What's going on, guys? Aero here, and guys, today we got the Pokemon Sun and Moon live stream that I was talking about. We did get some live gameplay of Pokemon Sun and Moon on the Nintendo Germany Twitch channel this morning, and although we didn't get a lot of new information, we did get a cool amount of information shown to us, and there were a few cool things here and there which I'm going to be talking to you guys about. And while we didn't get that much new gameplay, as we only got Battle Royale battle the whole entire stream, there was a couple of cool things that I want to talk to you guys about, and they did reveal a brand new Pokemon at the end. And if you guys have already seen the Pokemon Sun and Moon updated on their website and on their YouTube channel, the new Pokemon has been revealed for everyone right now, so you can go and check it out. So yeah, let's talk about that new Pokemon. The new Pokemon is called Turtonator, and so yeah, this Pokemon looks like it's really cool. It's a fire and dragon type, and it's sort of based off of a turtle. Kind of reminds me of Heatmore's evolution. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I kind of think it's like a Heatmore evolution if you look at it a little. And yeah, this Pokemon looks really cool. I mean, it's a fire and dragon type, so I mean, that's a pretty unique combo right there. You know, you're not going to be weak to ice, and you're not going to be weak to fairy, so I think that's a pretty cool combo. You're only weak to rock, dragon, and ground, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's anything else. So yeah, it looks like a pretty cool combo right there. It's got the ability Shell Armor, so yeah, we do have a pretty old ability, nothing new. And yeah, Shell Armor I think is good, though. It's one of those abilities that's not completely garbage. I think, you know, you can still use it because not getting any type of crits hit on you is something that can definitely save you. So that's a good ability. It's not something that I think is you know, pointless on having this Pokemon. So yeah, that's definitely a decent ability. You know, so I think he's gonna be a really cool Pokemon. I think from the way they show it in the trailer, looks like it's gonna be a special attacker. You see a lot of beams and stuff shooting out of its body and stuff, so I think it's gonna be a pretty cool Pokemon. They do show us a new move called Shell Trap, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, it shows us how this move is basically going to be a trap that is laid upon, like, the, you know, the battle arena. And what's gonna happen is, you know, you lay a trap on your turn, and then on the next turn that comes after, if your opponent uses any type of physical move and hits you, then the big beam will do a lot of damage on your opponent. And so yeah, I think that looks like it's going to be really cool. I'm sure, like, if you're versing a physical Pokemon, you can predict a physical move coming, so I think that could be very useful. I wonder if you know, with the Shell Trap, I wonder if they use a physical move and that big, you know, great power comes and hits them. I wonder if that counts as your turn, or if you still get to attack after it. Because if that counts as your turn, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, you're still doing a lot of damage, but if you can attack after that big deal of damage, you know, this Pokemon is going to be a really cool Pokemon. You know, you could do so many, like, tricks and stuff with it, and a lot of gimmicks if you can, you know, outplay your opponent and predict a physical move coming, and, you know, you get that great deal of power on them, and then on top of that, you just do a big attack. I think that could make for some really cool combos in using this Pokemon. So yeah, very cool, unique Pokemon. I do like it. And yeah, so now some things that I want to talk to you guys about from the live stream. Now, while there isn't that much information, like I said before, there are still a couple of cool things that I want to talk to you about. The first thing that I need to talk to you guys about is that we saw Pikachu using a Z move in that live stream, and what was cool about that was it was not a Z move that Pikachu has ever used before. It was literally a move that looked like a Volt Tackle, and I think I can play a video for you guys on screen. You can see it. It's literally Pikachu using like a Volt Tackle and hitting you guys. So that seems like it's going to be really cool. I wonder how that plays. I'm also going to show you a picture of how the Z move option looks like on the menu, because you guys can see that it pretty much takes up the whole slot. So I wonder how Mega Evolutions are going to work now, because I was really thinking it was going to be like split, like, you know, the top would be for Z moves, the bottom would be for Megas. But then again, another thing I'm also going to say is that Pikachu can't Mega Evolve. Like, maybe, I'm sure, like, if they have Megas in the game, I think that they're going to balance it so that Megas aren't going to be able to use Z moves. And I think Z moves are only going to be able to be used on Pokemon that don't have a Mega Evolution. I think that's how it should be. I think that's how they can balance it out. But if they do have Pokemon with Megas and Z moves, I think what they should do is just have half of it being a Z move slot and then half of it being a Mega Evolution slot. I don't know. We still don't know if Megas are in the game. I really hope that they are. I still want Megas in the game, but who knows? I mean, at this point, it might be true that Megas are not going to be in the game. I mean, considering that this entire move slot is taken up by, like, the Z move option, who knows? I mean, I don't know how that's going to turn out. But anyway, you see Pikachu using this really powerful move And it's obviously like a physical Z move. So a lot of people were thinking, does that mean that Z moves are going to come in physical form and special form on on every single type? Because, you know, obviously if you have a Pokemon, I don't know, like Tentacruel, you wouldn't want to use like a physical water or Z move or something like that. You'd obviously want a special Z move. So it would make sense if they have a physical and special version for each type, so then you pick which one you want depending on the stats of the Pokemon you want to use the Z move for. I think that would be a smart move. But once again, Cerebee's going to come to save us, and it basically talks about on Cerebee how this Z move isn't even an electric type. It basically says it's something called Hyper Sprint or something like that. That's what the attack is called, and it's a normal type Z move. So now I'm really confused after hearing that, because Pikachu's in a pure electric type Pokemon. How can it use a normal type Z move? So if you guys have any type of idea on how that's possible, let me know down below in the comments. I'm really confused on how a Pikachu can use a physical, or not a physical move, but how can it use a normal type Z move? I'm not sure how that's going to work. I thought it could only use electric Z moves because it's an electric Pokemon. You know, that's its primary typing. I don't know how that's going to work, but you know, I think it would be a cool idea if every Pokemon gets their own physical and special Z move. And you know, but it looks like Pikachu can use normal Z moves as well, so I'm really confused on how this Z move mechanic is now going to work. But yeah, I think it's cool though, because even if you look at the person when he's selecting his Z move, it looks like there's room for multiple Z moves. Like, it looks like it could just open a menu with like 4 more Z move options. Like, I could see that happening. So I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, if you guys can think of having more Z moves, like, let me know if you guys want to have more Z moves for more than one Pokemon. I think that's pretty cool. Like, if your one Pokemon can use 4 different Z moves, I think that's a cool idea. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the information that we got today. You know, obviously it wasn't a lot of information, so we can't have high expectations for stuff like this, but we did get a good amount of information. We got you know, this new Turtonator Pokemon, and we got some cool new gameplay on the Z moves. So yeah, definitely drop a like if you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to comment down below on what are your thoughts for this new Pokemon and this new gameplay that was shown to us today. And as always, if you guys are hyped for Pokemon Sun and Moon, be sure to click that subscribe button to stay up to date on Pokemon Sun and Moon information and other Nintendo games as well. Thank you so much for watching.